Hey Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys being here and the views and the comments. Just love it. Keep it coming. Just wanted to ask quickly, if you have not already subscribed, can you take a second to do that while I shuffle the Gilded Tarot deck? Really helps me out on the channel. I deeply appreciate it. So thank you for doing that. I'm doing general love readings. I'll do singles first and couples second. I'll mark the time down below in the description box so you can go right ahead to the couples reading if that's what you're interested in, or you can watch the whole reading. So totally up to you. I'll do singles reading first, couples second, and this is going to be a general reading for June. And sometimes I see like longer time frames. Sometimes I don't see a sense of time in the cards at all. So if I do, I'll let you know. Other than that, I totally lost what I was gonna say. Anyway, we'll just carry on here. Just about ready to start dealing cards, you guys. I feel like that's good. So singles, here we go with your reading. Some of you could be done that mourning period of your past relationship. We've got the Eight of Cups. You know, I think that's a respectable thing to do if you've been in a relationship, like a substantial one, you know what I mean? To take the time to recover from that. I think relationship hopping probably isn't your thing, and you know yourself well enough that you need to recover and just get over somebody appropriately before you move on. But I'm seeing that you're ready to do that. We've got the Eight of Cups. You know, I think that you really have gotten to a place where you can appreciate an ex-partner and just move on. I don't think that you have any real ill will towards this person now. You just don't have anything left for them, so you want to move on. And that's just really good timing here, because it looks like the universe has something for you to celebrate coming up in the near future with the Nine of Cups. Like, Nine of Cups is obviously somebody having a great time, you know, happy, smiling. All these cups are upright, full of joy. Cups are related to your emotions, right? So, and you're going, like, you've got the Eight of Cups and it's progressing right into the Nine of Cups very nicely. It's like, as soon as you decide that you no longer need to be emotionally tied to the past, you can move on to this really happy, joyous situation. I love that. Really nice. Got the Knight of Wands here, guys. So Knight of Wands is definitely just moving forward, being happy, joyful. You could be planning on taking a trip or doing a little bit of traveling. Some of you could even be moving to a different location. Looks really good though, you guys. Wow. Amazing cards for you Capricorn singles. So we've got the Two of Cups here. So the Two of Cups it's related to relationships. You can see how closely these people are bonded. You know, they've got the universe shining down upon them, like touching their third eye, connecting them, like filling up their cups with love. You guys have so many cups in this reading. All about emotion, all about being connected and trusting. Two of Cups is a great card that you're going to meet somebody soon. Whew, I'm getting chills. You're going to meet somebody really soon. Let me do I want to do a deck cut actually and grab that card. I'm not even going to look at it. I'll take it. Three of Swords. I'm just seeing, like, I'm getting a time frame from this card actually more than anything. I'm getting 3 weeks, 3 months. That's what I'm seeing. Like, I wanted a time frame when I pulled this card. So I'm just seeing 3. Even I'm seeing 3 days. So something 333, you guys, for you. Let me know. Let me know, guys, when you meet that special someone. So we've got the Four of Pentacles here. You guys are still a little, whoops, little nervous about the future. But there's no need to be. I mean, I really just think nerves is a way of, it's showing that you care about something. So you could be anxious about meeting somebody, and that's okay. You know, you could just be having nervous butterflies about meeting somebody, but I really just, you're still looking ahead to the future. You're willing to put in the work here, even if you are feeling a little bit anxious. That's okay, it'll go away. And you've got the Ace of Cups, you guys. So the Ace of Cups is all about a new beginning. It's like a rebirth of your life. You really just have such amazing, beautiful cards of promise and love and fulfillment here. You know, being able to finally resolve any residual emotion from that breakup or from your past. You know, sometimes it does take a little bit longer than we want it to, but you know, that's life. You know, that's all that you can say about that. You just never know how long it's going to take to heal your heart, but I think you've taken the time to do it. And you're ready to move into that next chapter, even if you do feel like you're a little bit, I'm getting the weird phrase gun shy, which I would never use, but there it is. Thank you, spirit guides. But you're ready, so go for it, you guys. Even if you are a little bit, even if you're a little bit nervous, just go for it. You know, I think so many of us can be really nervous to go and approach somebody to ask them out. I mean, I think basically the only kind of, you know, not the only kind, but unless you're a really confident person, like I think if somebody's really smooth and they can be a little bit of a player, you know, then it's more of a conquest thing, so they don't really have any nerves about it. But anyway, I think I'm just going to stop going off on a tangent about that. But I really think it's normal to be nervous about asking somebody out for the first time or going on a date. You know, the first 2 or 3 dates with a new person can be really nerve-wracking. Like, what do I wear? You know, do I smell okay? Do I look okay? You know, am I going to make a fool out of myself? Am I going to have food stuck in my teeth? That's normal. We all feel like that, you know? So it's okay. And that could even be a really just fun topic of conversation at the date where like, oh, I was so shy to ask you out, or, oh, I was so nervous about this date. I thought I was going to make an ass of myself. So just really be honest with each other. You know, even if you want to go ask somebody out, just say, you know, I'm really nervous doing this, but I'd like to take you out for coffee, or just think of a fun way to ask somebody out. Like I suggested to a friend of mine that she buy somebody a coffee and put her name and phone number on it. So you can do that, you guys. Just think of something fun, or, you know. Anyway, I think you guys really have a nice opportunity coming up to meet somebody, and it looks really beautiful coming in for you. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, guys, and you could either stay tuned for the rest of the reading or sign off now. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm just going to mark the time for the couples and just move right on ahead. Okay, couples, thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to reshuffle the Gilded Tarot deck for your reading. If you're tuning in right now, I'm just doing a quick love reading to see what's going on in the stars related to your relationship. I just did a singles reading, and this is for people in relationships. So you can either be the Capricorn or dating a Capricorn and doing a bit of a cross watch, which is super cool. Like when I'm in a relationship, I always check out my partner's horoscope, so I always think that's fun. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick little shuffle here, and just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in and your loyalty, and just a quick reminder to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me do a deck cut, and then I'm good to go to start pulling some cards here to see what's going on up ahead. If you guys have been waiting for something to happen, it's going to change pretty quickly. We've got the Eight of Wands here, and the card just really speaks to a fast-moving energy. I'm seeing some of you could have been like stuck in a rut with each other, possibly. Seeing some of you not speak to each other. I see some of you, like either you or your partner, sleeping on the couch. Excuse me for a second. Or just being in like a rut in your relationship. And that could be due to finances. You guys might have just not had enough money to go out and do something or plan a trip or something really fun, but that's going to change. I see some surprise money coming in for you guys. Could be a little gift coming in. Could be a bonus you weren't expecting. I don't think you're expecting this money to come in, but it's going to help you like go for a quick weekend getaway or a really nice dinner. It'll be something that you guys can splurge on. Got the Knight of Swords. So you could possibly have been waiting for money to come in. I think for some of you it's going to be a surprise, and some of you have been expecting this, but it's taking all day. But all that's going to change. I think it's going to really help refresh your relationship too, especially if you guys are not, like money can be really stressful on a relationship too. If you don't have enough money to go enjoy yourselves and get out of the house, you can really start getting on each other's nerves, you know, because you're always there. Very few couples I know are an exception to that. So yeah, I just see a big change coming up financially that can help you guys like sort of get back on your feet as a couple again. And I think if you guys are getting on each other's nerves, you might want to, I don't know, like I've got the Temperance card, so she's saying like basically cool it, you know. I think sometimes when we're in relationships, you know, we forget the, remember how when you first met your partner and you treated them differently, like with sort of a different kind of regard, and now it's like there's no filter. I'm seeing that it's time to like sort of reinvent the filter a little bit, you know, because you're with somebody because you love them. But I think sometimes we sort of fire shots at people that we're really comfortable with that we might not take in the beginning of the relationship. So I'm seeing there's a little bit of guidance to kind of be, you know, a little bit more considerate, because, you know, once words are out there, you can't take them back. You know, you can apologize, but that doesn't really help, does it? So I'm seeing to just kind of say things the way that you would want to hear them, you know, instead of like scorching somebody's earth with words. So I've got the Lovers card here. So if you guys are involved in whatever kind of spat or, you know, distance or cooling off, it's going to change. You know, it's going to change really quickly, because I've aspected this underneath the Eight of Wands and the Finance card here. So it's a beautiful card, you guys. If you're having a bit of a tough time because of money, like money is like in the top 3 reasons why people get divorced. So if you're arguing about money, you know, it's not fun. Or if you just have like a lack of money to do things, like you're not alone. I don't know if that's going to provide any sort of comfort. But people just have different styles with money too. So I'm seeing a little bit of finance concern here. Could be causing a little bit of a rift, but there's something coming in financial from the universe, and it's actually going to bring you guys a little bit closer together with the Lovers card. So that's what I'm getting, like, until this happens, like, let's be a little more polite with each other, a little bit more considerate. I don't think the situation you're in is anybody's fault. I'm really just getting the sense that you're both trying as hard as the other, but you're kind of like, the person is there, right? And like, they're in the proximity to hear your thoughts, you know, and I don't think it's necessarily directed at them as in a targeted way. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody just kind of fires off something to you and you're like, oh, what is that all about? But, you know, you're not going to forget that. So anyway, just remember the filter with Temperance. And then you've got the Nine of Cups here, which is a great card because there's two kind of meanings to the Nine of Cups. It's like you have something to really celebrate about with Nine of Cups. And then the ability financially to celebrate. So this is a really nice wind-up card for your reading. So yeah, I see an end to the Freudier of your relationship, which just means freeze out, right? The chill. And this little bonus, the work bonus, it's really going to help bring you guys back together, because I think you can take a nice weekend or a spa day or something like that together. So I think this is a great reading for relationships, you guys. If you're still kind of having like a not the best time in your relationship, it's going to get better. There's going to be a little bump in your cash to help you go out and have a really good time and remember why you guys fell in love, and just remember the Lovers card. You guys are, I think you're really destined to be together. You're meant to be together. So, you know, tough times come with the good times, and that's actually in wedding vows, right? So for better or for worse. So the bad times always end, guys. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wrap up the video, and we'll see you back next time. Bye, guys.